How does the Isolani interact with opposite color bishops? Have you ever wondered how an isolated pawn, known as an Isolani, interacts with opposite-colored bishops in chess? This relationship can be quite fascinating and strategic. Let's break it down step by step. An Isolani is an isolated pawn, typically found on the d4 or d5 square. It stands alone, not supported by any adjacent pawns. While this can make it a target for attack, it can also serve as a stronghold for controlling central squares. This central control is essential, especially when opposite-colored bishops are in play. Now, what are opposite-colored bishops? This occurs when each player has a bishop that operates on different color squares, either light or dark. This situation often arises in the endgame and can significantly influence the game's outcome. The player with the attacking side can take advantage of their bishop's ability to control squares that the opponent's bishop cannot defend. When you have an Isolani alongside opposite-colored bishops, the interaction becomes strategic. First, the Isolani can help control central squares. This is particularly important because it allows your pieces to maneuver more effectively. By advancing the Isolani, you can open lines for your pieces to attack or defend. Next, consider piece activity. With opposite-colored bishops, the attacking side can exploit weaknesses in the opponent's position. If the Isolani supports a strong piece, like a knight, in the center, it can enhance your attacking potential. This combination can create pressure on your opponent and force them to respond defensively. In endgames, the Isolani can become a liability if not managed properly. The opponent may aim to simplify the position, targeting the Isolani's weakness. If they have a strong bishop, they can attack squares that the Isolani cannot defend. Therefore, it is crucial to support the Isolani effectively to avoid losing that pawn. Strategically, players often look to create imbalances in the position. If you have an Isolani and opposite-colored bishops, you might focus on using your bishop to attack weak points. Meanwhile, your opponent's bishop may struggle to defend those areas. This imbalance can lead to significant advantages in the game. Managing the interaction between an Isolani and opposite-colored bishops requires careful planning. You need to balance the benefits of central control and piece activity against the risks of a weak pawn structure. This balance is key to maximizing your strategic advantage in such positions. Understanding these interactions can greatly improve your chess game and help you make better decisions on the board.